let's take it from the top. I don't like projects. I haven't since I was a little kid, and I haven't liked projects all the way up to, I'm fairly certain, my senior year. I've hated projects for a while because of how taxing they were, and I always felt I never had the ideas for it, and even when I did projects I thought were subpar or borderline horrible, I got good grades for it. And for an example, I remember in middle school I had an anti-smoking project I had to do, and it was late because I didn't even know we had a project, and it was just poster board that was cut into a bunch of grids with like a crudely drawn tree stick figure guy telling you about how dangerous smoking was, and that landed me an A. And when that happened, I kind of just said, yeah, projects are not what I want to be doing. I want to be writing, I want to be making enjoyable stuff that I think actually works in terms of art, I should say, or creating anything. I would rather create something I'm proud of than something that's just terrible, even if it gets me a good grade. And then I started senior year.
I guess my initial reaction was, okay, this should be interesting. I never played Control. I've heard of the game. I knew nothing about it. It sounded like an SCP at the start. I don't know much about SCPs either, but I know I have the simple knowledge of it. They're creatures, do certain things. Some are good, some are bad. Um, I'm saying a lot. And why it's happening. I mean, it's always fun to just wing it and just go along and come up with whatever you come with, because that's where you get, it's where you get most of the funny parts from, because you don't know what you're doing at all. There's zero planning. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's when everything comes out. Um, there's some things I guess will require planning because some things are organized, kind of like the couple of video editings we did for a couple of videos that I just randomly uploaded to my YouTube channel. We had some planning, and then other planning was just out the window. Like one of the clips from the video where I was playing Siege, and the Valkyrie got launched when she got shot, and we were like, dude, we gotta put on there. It's just that's gotta happen. It's gonna be funny. And then with some of the other clips, like the clip where my friend was injured when we were playing Arma, and we're like, let's just put him down in the back of the shed.
A man has fallen into the river.
Alright, bring him in the back and we'll put him down. Like, dog.
God damn it, no!
For this podcast, I made it something that I wanted. I had always been a big fan of the Vulcan. I had always loved SCPs. I had personally enjoyed playing Control, and I decided what I'm gonna do is something that takes inspiration from every single part of this. When we created the Control project at the start, it was just a quick hour of recording, and then that was it. Right, we finished in an hour, and it was a Gollum impression, and once I got his audio, I was concerned a little bit that I wasn't going to be able to put this in as serious of a topic, and then I started adding different things to it, and tinkering, and slowly over the course of a couple days, I got it to work. When I create a project, I usually make sure that I'm doing it little by little, like adding tiny little pieces. I make sure it's something that I want to do, so that the entire process is me actually wanting to do this little by little creation bit. And it usually helps keep me from procrastinating and stopping things. Whenever I make a project that I have to make, I've always felt that that's not what a project is. A project is something that you should want to make. It's a project for a reason. You want to do something like that, you want to make something like this, and you want to express yourself in a creative way. And I think that's not possible if you're constrained too hard. But I've always thought that working within your constraints can be far funnier than just freeballing. My process is fairly simple. I get under a comforter to minimize background noise like I am now, and I create. I add clips, I add music, I add everything that I can to make the audio sound good, to make the video look good, and then if it meets up to my standards, I say it's good and I greenlight it.
Good evening, this is Doctor with the research team, and today the director has asked us to go over changes to the file of altered item ID AI81-KE, also known as vending machine. Currently, the director is working on eliminating all instances of AI81-KE, as there are no known methods of containment. All personnel are to stay clear of the investigation sector unless cleared by a supervisor with clearance level 5 or higher. Any contact of item AI81-KE should be handled with speed and destructive force. Anyone caught consuming or trading objects created by AI81-KE is to be terminated immediately, as consuming or using objects created by AI81-KE have been found to cause impatience, which may also alter. The item is a standard vending machine with a full red paneled front and coin-operated button for selecting stored products. The item contains a standard amount of trays with clear material covering the front. Current testing has shown that the vending machine reacts to the subconscious desires of those closest to it and produces the desired items, edible or not. It is currently unknown as to how the item obtains the materials it produces, as well as how it's able to interact with the subconscious mind. Although lead researchers believe that the item accesses this and creates objects using it, correlating with the lasso. This would explain our teams in the blade to cause the item to create a living. However, this is currently untestable. The item was discovered in a nursing home in Alberta after a resident named Muriel called a local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported that the nursing home staff was purposefully stocking the machine with distinctive food and objects as a way to raise resident spirits. The DO response team encouraged the story while confiscating the item. Encounters with the item should be kept to a minimum due to violent outbursts and unpredictability, probably caused by test activity. Because of this and personal concerns, testing is permanently halted. Do not use or approach any vending machine fitting the description of AI81-KE for any reason. That's all for today. Keep your heads up. Doctor. Signing off.
I'm Ethan Arajema. This has been a production of BCHS Music Technology. Thank you for listening. Special thanks to my good friend Nicholas Madigan for lending his voice as the Doctor, and his cat Duck Sauce for interrupting our recordings. Have a great day.
putting your editing skills and then getting clips that. I'm getting a phone call. Oh, it's a scam.
Goddamn scam call. Motherfucker, we had it was a good damn roll and fucking scam call.
Yep. I should have answered and done the thing that Mr. Latterburn taught me. He's gonna hear this too. I should.
We'll slap this in a blooper episode and include it in the email.
Yeah, I should have just answered and been like, yeah, I don't know who this guy. I don't know whose phone this is, but they just got ran over by a train. Never call again. We'll never call again.